This is from Catie K from Middletown. I'd like more information about the upcoming astronomical events and how and when to view them safely with children, particularly the solar eclipse and future meteor showers. So we've been talking about this. We have the big solar eclipse coming up next month here. And of course, TJ's been doing a lot of research on that as well. But this will be a full solar eclipse up a little bit farther north from here, but will be around 80%.
80 to 90% coverage. And if you take a look at the graphic, and it's quite simply, the moon passing in between the Earth and the sun, and hopefully this will change. And there you go. So what we have, the totality is that path. From Texas through the Midwest, through the Great Lakes, into northern New England, particularly in Burlington. This is on April 8th.
Yep.
Total coverage in that path. Even I'm planning to make a trip to Burlington. The only problem this time of year is that in April, it's a pretty cloudy month. So hopefully,
especially up north, as we know.
Yeah. So as you expand the coverage here in New England, southern New England, while we're not completely in totality, we do have decent coverage of nearly 90%.
Yeah.
So this is going to be pretty cool. And then as the further out you go, the coverage is not as expansive. Yeah. But that is on April 8th.
And this doesn't happen very often. So it's kind of a big deal.
The next one is in 2040 something.
Yeah. So definitely if you're a fan of stuff like this, want to take advantage of it. But as she was asking, there's ways to view it safely and not so safely.
Yeah, so a lunar eclipse you can look at without glasses. She was talking about meteor showers. You don't need any glasses. You just can't look directly at a solar eclipse. And there are a number of homemade things that you can create. And it's on the web. It'll be on our website. And glasses that you can either make or buy. But a direct kind of look up with the naked eye is certainly not recommended.
It could be damaging to your eyesight.
But so. In the path of totality, it'll go completely dark. Street lights will come on. Temperature may drop 10 degrees. Animals that and this has happened in the past. Animals that don't normally come out start coming out and going, what's going
on? Yeah.
We've seen cases of bees when it happens in the summer. Bees going back to the hive because they're like, well, okay, it's nighttime. So even animals get slightly confused and things like that. So it's a pretty cool thing. And we're just going to keep our fingers crossed that we keep skies clear.
Clear skies, because obviously if it's cloudy, we'll obstruct that nice.
I mean, you'll still see the sky. You'll still see the daylight get darker, but obviously it's not as much fun. Obviously when you can't see it. But
so hopeful for that. That'll be a big event. So anyone that lives down here, I mean, Burlington's not that far, so maybe a little weekend trip. You might be heading up there.
I do, but that is my plan. Is to take a road trip.